Man, what an absolutely beautiful day to be doing some dirt work, guys. We got another little cold front coming through. We got to knock this little bit of humidity out of here, but we are back on the lake job. Jerry beat us here this morning. He's been ripping up over there a little bit. Got that last little section of dam to get up to height over there. We're gonna let him do his thing. We're gonna put a little maintenance on the D4 and then possibly put an overflow in. Matt took off first thing this morning to go to our supply house to pick up the overflow pipe. We're to the point where we pretty much need to get that tossed in down there. I detoured slightly, picked up the D4. It was sitting on the pool backfill job, which is actually only like 2 miles up the road right there. So we're gonna get this thing greased real quick so it's ready to go, because the plan is for today, whenever Matt gets here, me and him will probably hop on the backside and go ahead and get that overflow pipe in. That way, whenever we start bringing topsoil up on the backside of the dam, which it's pretty much ready for, we ain't gotta mess any of that up. So get the old thunder wagon thunder in here. Don't. Really liking this setup I went with so far. It's proven to be pretty handy on especially these bigger jobs for fuel and a little bit of service. The more we get her figured out how we need to use her, I'm sure the more we will like her. But let me finish getting fueled and greased, and we'll head on the backside and see what we got. All right, guys, got the D4 greased and all the fluids checked. Got this thing greased, all the fluids checked. Tried to stop Jerry so we could grease the dozer, and he wasn't in the mood to stop, so we're gonna let him keep going. That's all right, we just greased it the other day. It shouldn't be in too dire a need, but we're gonna walk to the back side here and try to get a head start on digging this overflow. Off we go. Jerry's making some good progress on getting this last 40-50 feet of dam up to height. Oh, Doze is pushing good this morning. We're gonna head down here, get these hoses picked up, and gonna eyeball where this overflow needs to go. Mr. Malone, are you ready for a decision time?
We've already made one decision, but yeah.
How confident are you in your foot measuring devices there?
I am 100% confident.
So here's what I would like to do. I'd like to start at the bottom and come up, but if you didn't buy enough pipe,
I think we will have roughly 1 stick extra, because I always overcompensate. Because I'd much rather overperform than underperform.
Oh, all right. So from an ease of laying this, I think it's going to make more sense to start at the bottom. We're only laying 12-inch pipe in this. We're still going to use the 42-inch bucket. That way we can run the compactor up and down both sides of it and still be, or run the compactor up and down the ditch and still be pretty comfortable. So right there is where we need to start. I think we just start at the bottom and work our way up. What do you think?
Yeah, that hole you see in the leaves or limbs is actually...
There's actually a natural ditch that goes down over the hill where this all used to drain to before. We're just going to put it right back in that. So
it's a nice, pretty waterfall.
It does, because right on the other side of that is like a 30-foot drop off.
That's true, 100% true.
So if you start rolling, be Tarzan.
Don't keep going.
Be Tarzan and look for a tree to swing from.
Well, I'm glad we have a topsoil pile down there, so when I roll the pipes, they have something to stop.
All right, I'm gonna go down here. First thing we need to do is get some of this topsoil out of the way, and we're gonna work our way up over the ditch. You guys may be wondering why we're going with 12-inch pipe in this one and not 15. Just don't have a whole lot of watershed into it. And like all of our dams, we're going to put an emergency in anyway. So if we get that once in a 100-year flood, the water will still have a safe way to evacuate the dam if it overtakes this pipe. So that's what we're going with. Let's do it. Show you guys something here real quick. On the back slope of the dam, We were shooting between 19 and 20%. Jerry's got her in there at 19.21. Nailed it! All right, first thing we need to do is get this topsoil moved back out of our way. We're just gonna take it and throw it up here on the dam, because it's eventually, this back slope is pretty close to where it needs to be, especially now we've kind of checked the slope on it. So we're in pretty good shape. After we get this pipe in, I'm probably gonna go down through here the whole distance and pull this back up where we can get a dozer back in behind it. Jerry can push it up. Usually we try to leave enough room there on the backside where we can get a dozer in behind it, but trying to get this thing crowded as far as we can to the cliff line here, just to make the pond as big as possible. So a little tighter than usual, but by golly, we're gonna make her work. Got that topsoil cut out of there. If you guys look real close, you can kind of see that natural ditch which starts right about there. No need to run that topsoil or run that pipe any farther down in the woods when we need to. So we're actually going to be pretty shallow here on this first little part. Then we'll gain some depth as we go up the dam a little bit. And of course we got a rock there. I'm gonna dig far enough to get about 2 sections in, and we'll get those in before we get too far along.
Well, DP has us a nice ditch here. You guys can now see that eroded spot right there where the drainage naturally came down in this area before the levee was here. So we're gonna kick the first pipe in, get it positioned properly. We've got our lube, our first pipe, and our second pipe. DP's working on the next 20 feet. Let's kick her in. Number uno. Let's get down here and position it where she belongs. And give you guys a good view of that natural ditch. Why not use what Mother Nature gave us? All right, we got her in the center of the ditch. Mike's gonna throw a little dirt on the end to hold it in place. While I'm sitting on it, obviously, to keep it here. Oh, he dumps dirt on it. There's a lot more dirt in that bucket compared to the 120. Used to having to do that twice to get that on there is how I felt, but you know. Gonna give us a nice flat bottom there, and hopefully he'll be nice enough to kick that other pipe over here so I don't have to climb back out of here. We'll see about that. He's gonna be nice today, not make me climb up out of this ditch. Pipe number 2. Almost. Are you having fun playing it? Yay! Thank you, DP.
Here's the $1,000,000 question.
$1 million.
Does
that mean I get the $1 million if I answer right?
Well, you did remember the lube.
I did.
That seems to be an issue on these jobs, is remembering the lube.
I got a new one. This is the old one. There's a brand newbie in the truck that you don't even know about yet until right now.
Well, don't worry, I'll lose it before we ever need it.
Oh, I know for sure that's the case.
Oh, man. I think we're heading on a pretty good trajectory for where we need to end up at, though.
I agree. I eyeballed it a couple times. Damn, it's dirt sticky. Take the lube off your hands.
Let me guess, you're gonna want help pushing that in?
I don't know, I'll tell you in just a second. Yeah,
It might go. All right, let me shove that one in and we'll put a little dirt on this. I think we'll do what we normally do. We'll get about a foot of dirt on this, run that compactor up and down this ditch several times, and then fill it up and do it again.
I hope you build me a road to get down here.
Well, that's the fun part of the video.
Yeah, okay. All right, guys, as many times before, we're looking for home to make it to that line. Whoa! That was awful easy. You know, that 210 just makes it seem so easy. Anyway, that one's there. Let's go get the next one.
What you doing there, Mr. Millennial?
Fixing your you-know-what up.
It's not mine, you know what? It's gravity's, you know what?
Well, you could have put the dirt further away from the edge, damn it.
The dirt clod from the very top up there rolled down and went straight down the pipe.
Look in there. And I've got 7/8 of it out. Give me the camera. Just look at that. It's just past my reach. Your arms are about, you know, a little longer than mine. Once you lay on your belly and reach down in there.
You on me on my belly.
Absolutely, but there is seriously a dirt clod I can't reach. Your turn.
I'm pretty sure the water will push it out.
Doesn't matter. Needs to be a clean pipe. You gotta get all up in there, buddy. There you go. Don't fail me now. Hey, hold on, there's a battery. That's important. That big sucker was down in there.
I'll tell you, it rolled like from all the way at the top. All the way.
It literally hit. This pipe wasn't there, but it literally hit up there where the end of that pipe is, and it went whack, and sent big old pieces all down in there.
That momentum, it just come out the other end, but that didn't work either. All right, let's leave her
free and clear now, baby. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. All right, we're gonna get this one shoved in. You guys even see down there? I can't hardly even see. Good. Are you happy how centered it is? What? Is it centered?
No, not yet. I'll do that now.
This next one's going to be the crucial one, because we got to kind of transition up over the top of this dam and make sure we end up with the right elevation for the water. I see your lube.
That means you're not gonna kill it. We made it to the top. Now we're getting ready to go down the backside. I'm gonna dig as far as I can here before I crest over, make it as easy as possible. Looking good though. Well, Mr. Millennial, for an absolute guess, we need our little nailed it button. close because the previous surveying job was
Oh,
so well.
yeah. You weren't here Saturday. Jerry was giving you a hard time about your surveying.
Yeah?
He was pi R squaring and pink flags and red flags.
Heck yeah.
He went off on a whole tangent.
He told me he wanted them inside slopes laid perfectly, so I told him how it had to be done.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Nothing but love on the job site, Mike.
Well, that's what makes us tick.
That's right.
Well, slide this one in there, and then I think we need to go ahead and slide the one in the end before we backfill any of this, because
let me go pick up this end.
Yep. Nice. Oh, you almost got her. One more. Oh,
that's all I
just
got.
run out of oof. Got a little bit of a hump here, but I don't think it's gonna matter.
Nope, I don't think it'll hurt a darn thing.
All right, let me shove that in. We'll get that last piece. We thought that was gonna be about 10 footer. It's gonna be real close, ain't it? Get a little dirt on the end of that and go again.
Ready?
Last piece going in. You ready? Oh, if you would have been better, you just would have threw it right in the end there. You got our laser?
Sideways, got what?
Got our laser yet?
It is set. I have not changed it.
Should be in a position here where we need to trim a little bit off this end, but we'll double check. Oh yeah, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. Perfect. Should stay.
It's good.
All right, gonna get a little bit of dirt on this last section here. We're gonna let Matt. Let Matt go get the roller so we can go, whoop, easy now. Run the compactor up and down through here. And once we get it packed in where we want it, then we'll take Sawzall and cut that into that pipe off right exactly to the grade. Matt's got this Sawzall in here right away my feet. All right, up and over we go. All right, it ain't pretty. We got Matt a little bit of a path in here through the topsoil pile, and that compactor is definitely tight running up that trench, but he's gonna try to wiggle his way in here and see if we can get around up through there a couple times. I think it actually works pretty well because the tires fit on each side of the pipe. And it beats the heck out of a jumping jack. High probability something might go wrong, so we'll keep the camera rolling for this one. Oh, he's got her now. That's a rock! That'll get your attention. widen it out a little bit for Matt. Try it again. Oh, we might be getting somewhere now, folks. We got her going our way now. I just need to come around with the excavator, widen out that last little 20 feet for him there. He should be able to get up and down through there pretty doggone easy. Mr. Millennial, why do you have that outreach checking the end of our pipe?
You really want me to tell on you? Because you
The first time I was
screwed the pipe up. I had to replace
we
it.
had a little incident.
Little's butt.
I was trying to make you this nice road for your compactor.
There's 5 sections of pipe in there. We had to replace 3 of them.
No, 1.5. Twice.
Twice.
The second time we didn't tell you we had to replace it, we just had to re-put it back in. It's been a little bit of an adventure here. I know Jerry's nipping on our tails over. He's already putting topsoil back, so we're gonna try to roll this one more time and then we're gonna take lunch.
Shaking his head. Y'all saw me going forward. Turn around, it goes better in reverse. Nope. But at least we're getting the pipe packed. That's what really matters. Notice how extra wide it is up here now? Yeah. Anyway, can't take away the fact that DP was the one that made it. They did such a great job packing that in. Mr. Millennial, that ended up being way more of a challenge than what it needed to be. don't know who calls that.
Challenge completed.
It is. Good job redeeming yourself.
That was like,
come on, don't leave me hanging.
That was like pipe wrestling and compactor rodeo.
It was something.
But it is good. It is on grade. Jerry's over here getting topsoil spread out, so it can be drying out a little bit. We can get it busted out. We're gonna go grab some lunch and come back and give him a hand. It's been a little bit of a struggle this morning, but it's nice seeing the finishing touches, aka topsoil, going on. Jerry got this last little section up to elevation while we were working down there, but laying back in there nice, laying back in there real nice. Stuff's so wet, need to get it spread out, let the wind hit it and the sun hit it for a little bit, dry it out, but it's good. This is the reason why the channel is called Dirt Perfect and not Pipe Perfect.
What?
Dirt Perfect, Pipe Mediocre.
Dirt perfect,
I cannot believe that thing jumped up right in my way.
Pipe destroyer.
I said, hey Pipe, there's a big bucket coming through here, get out of the way. And it's like, nope.
And you said, yep.
Hey, we still got 8-10 feet of good pipe.
This is true.
Oh, don't tell Jerry what happened.
Jerry's here.
I don't know, sometimes they come on site like that.
And we won't even tell them about the second little incident. All right, let's go eat lunch. All right, we are back from lunch. Our next project at hand is to get the top of this dam buzzed off right out of grade. Jerry's actually got it really close, within an inch or two. We got a small dozer here. We're just gonna fine tune it a little bit. It's close.
An inch.
Close, ain't it? Where are we gonna get dirt from?
The big dozer.
Yeah, he's on his way, ain't he? All right, what are you down there where he's at?
Some of it's high, and then at the far end, it's still about 6 inches low.
Low. All right, I wonder if we shouldn't just have Jerry push us a little bit of loose stuff up here, then we can use it to buzz off.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, Jerry's got us lined out. You ready for the plan?
I got the plan in my hand.
Basically, all this is pretty much within an inch. And Jerry's right, this top is pretty much freeboard anyway, so we're gonna buzz it off. If it's a little bit low, no big deal, because we're gonna put a couple inches of topsoil on it anyway. So let's go down through there and make sure we have no major humps and bumps and get her done.
Ready when you are. Checking. Look at that. I hate to say it, but that's perfect. Uh-oh, here he comes. We better hurry. Perfect yet again. Half-inch low. Eighth-inch low. Spot on. Well, that's pretty good right there, folks. Looks like he shoved that extra dirt there on the back slope and pushed the pipe in. Let's go back to the other end here and check in some more.
Mr. Millennial. Looks like an airplane runway across there.
Starting to look like more of a finished product now.
It is. Matt's gonna take the laser and set it to our pipe and go around and double check all of our flags. They're actually a water line. I'm kind of feeling they're just a tick high. That way whenever we finish all that topsoil all the way around the edge of that pond, it'll be spot on. I'm gonna jump down here at the excavator real quick and help Jerry get some of that topsoil pulled away from the edge. And then we got a little bit of dirt to dig out this corner here, and then we gotta go there and figure out what we're gonna do with that little peninsula they want to build. We'll figure it out. You guys see over there, Jerry's kind of got what topsoil he can get before he gets pinched off on this cliff or woods or however you want to look at it here. So kind of knew this was going to be a little bit of an issue when we did it. Just kind of going down through here at the excavator, pulling it back. I got it scooped up, so might as well throw it as far up the hill as I can. The farther up the hill I get, the more it helps old Jerry out. A couple random rocks here we need to throw out. Still got a couple days of good weather ahead of it. It's kind of what this topsoil needs, is kick it around a little bit, let her dry out. Hopefully we'll get it pyreked and in good shape. Don't be a tree in there. That tree's still on the ground. Come here. Hopefully you guys can see that over the bank. I got all that topsoil pulled up out of the woods, just kind of got it piling up right here. That gets it out there where it's accessible for Jerry to kind of get it pushed up here on top of the dam. We're getting pretty close to being done with the big dozer. Basically the plan is to just get this topsoil roughed in up here, let it dry out a little bit this evening. Woo! You guys can smell this stuff. It is ripe, let me tell you. This stuff is ripe. But anyways, let it dry out a little bit this evening, and then we'll come in here at the D4, probably strike it off one good time, and then to finish it off, we'll hit it with the pyrite on the ruckus drag. Some nasty, gummy stuff to push. Fortunately on this job we have plenty of topsoil to work with. Some of these jobs will get to really scratching part here at the end of the job, but we should be able to comfortably get a good foot of topsoil and everything, which is going to be nice change of pace. Jerry keep working on the back side of the dam. Matt's gonna fire up Bubba Dump. We're gonna go over there and get that topsoil windrow cleaned up where the peninsula is gonna go. Try and get that laid out a little bit, maybe get a head start on it. See what we're getting into there. I'll explain that when we get over there. Now we kind of know our topsoil situation. I think we're gonna need to maybe haul about 2 or 3 loads down the back side of the dam to help Jerry get finished off there. And pretty much the rest of this up here on the top side is extra. Did get this little section here cleaned up, so we'll get started on this peninsula. So you guys remember a couple videos back, a month or so ago, we put a septic in for that house way down there. They want a little bit more topsoil for their yard. It's family, it's all the same people. So we're gonna haul 2 loads down Peyton's house real quick. And we're probably gonna haul 2 loads behind the dam. Keep old Jerry going back there. And the rest of it ended up just disappearing up here along the side of the driveway just to get rid of it. So all right guys, slight little change of plans. Jerry decided he needed about 7 or 8 loads of topsoil on the backside of the dam there to kind of get that slope ran in. So we've just been hauling over there. I think we got about 5 or 6 over there so far. Just taking this windrow out here, kind of going back down through there. I'll hop on the dozer and push this up. And then next load, we'll follow him out over the hill and see what he's got going on the backside there. This is kind of the result we're hoping here for, guys. You can see the old grass is all back exposed and nothing's really disturbed a whole lot. The trick to that is it's kind of like what Matt's doing right there, is coming in across it with the excavator 6-8 inches high, comfortably high. Over here we took a few divots out of the grass, so that's why it looks a little bit different. It'll still clean up just fine with the power rake, but this is just a lot less work, basically going back to original grade. Rolling just a little bit of a topsoil over this edge down to our flags right here. This pond is going to be beautiful. It's going to have a real nice approach all the way around it. It seems like some of the ponds in our area, because the banks get so steep, you always end up with an awkward angle on one side or the other. But this one here is going to be awesome. So let's get this truck loaded and we'll follow Matt down over the hill here once and see what it's looking like on the backside. I see Jerry pushing topsoil across the dam, so that's a good sign. We got a load on them. What do you guys think? This topsoil, you can stack it higher. He hit second gear in reverse, thinking I'm going to run after him trying to get video. He's still slowed down the turn. We'll catch back up with him. See what Jerry's got done down here. See him come across the dam with some topsoil. We got enough topsoil to cover the backside of the dam. Basically using this to kind of lessen the slope a little bit is the thought process. Oh yeah. That's gonna be nice when it's all said and done. best part is I think we can maybe get rid of all that topsoil right here, which would be great. Down here, and I'll show you what we end up with. Well, closing in on the end of the day, guys. This is going to be the last load heading over the dam. Not sure if it's going to be enough or not, but it should be close. You guys can see we got a pretty good ways up through there, but just we're running out of time this evening, so let's head over the hill here and see what Jerry's got it looking like back there. Guys, this is what we're going to leave you at the end of the day. As you can see from there over, Jerry's got it looking pretty good. Got some of the slope knocked out of it, got good topsoil on it. Really looking sharp. This is some of the topsoil we just hauled over here. Jerry's kind of bringing it up, making that transition into there. Today was a little bit of a struggle with that overflow pipe. But once we got that thing knocked in there, we started making some pretty good time. So hopefully tomorrow we'll get in here, let this dry, and get this buzzed off with a D4, see what it looks like. If we need to, we may even hit it with the ruckus rake one good time. Still got something to do with that. A little bit of ridge of topsoil, which it looks like some of that can still go here on the back side of the dam pretty comfortably. If not, we got a few other places here on the property we can definitely go with it. So one more video, guys, one more video, one more day, and hopefully we're out of here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, give her a big old thumbs up. Want to see what she looks like after it's all finished up, I'd consider subscribing. That way we can catch you guys on the next one. Later.